Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lacquer Lover, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to paint this BTS Boy With Luv inspired nail art design. I've been meaning to do this for such a long time, but I've been super busy since the comeback, so just to have it here is really exciting. So without further ado, let's get started. Start by applying base coat to all of your fingernails. I'm using Untitled Chapter base coat, which I got from Live Love Polish, and I'll be leaving the link to that in the description box. Next, I'm painting my index, middle, and ring fingernails a pinky nude, my pinky fingernail black, and my thumbnail sky blue. Next, apply liquid latex on the skin around your index, middle, and ring fingernails. For the index fingernail, I'm going to be dry brushing on a lot of shades ranging from purples to cool tone pinks to hot pinks and magentas and corals, and this is going to be the backdrop of Jungkook and J-Hope's joint verse where they're like, oh no, and something about a hero and so on. I just really like that line, and I really thought the background was really pretty. But I did a sort of like horizontal gradient at first, but you shouldn't do that. You should just randomly blob these colors on. So I did switch between the regular brush and like a paintbrush, and then just remove the latex barrier. For the middle and ring fingernails, start by applying dark blue, blue, purple, coral, and the pinky beige onto a sponge, and sponging that onto the nail with the dark blue at the cuticle, and just apply this as many times as needed to make it a smooth gradation and also to make it opaque. And of course, do that to the ring fingernail as well. Next, peel out the latex barrier. Next, I thinned out hot pink nail polish with nail polish thinner, and I'm just going to be drawing a skyline using it at the tip of my nail. So I drew a combination of rectangles and then sort of smaller rectangles on top, and also just kind of random shapes that sort of resemble buildings, but it can be very messy because it's watercolor, and I'm just going to be blending the sky together. And then I also went in with purple polish just to add some shadows on the side of the building. Then I also went over with orange and yellow at the tip. Next, I went over with yellow polish for the windows. And now I'm going to be repeating what I did on the middle fingernail on my ring fingernail. However, I did change up the skyline by adding different shaped buildings and also just by changing the placement. Once again, I went over with purple polish on the side of the building for the shadows, and I will also be going over with orange and yellow for the highlights and the bright lights. Next, top coat both nails to even out the surface. For the middle fingernail, I'm going to be drawing a lamp on the left side of the nail. I'm using yellow polish for the pole, and then I'm also going to go on top and draw the bit that holds on to the bulb itself. And for the bulb, I'm using white polish, but I will be adding some yellow highlights onto it, which you won't be able to see because it's so bright. Then I'm just going over the rod several times to make sure it is opaque and super bright. And then on top, you're just going to draw the top bit of the bulb that holds it in place. And then I'm also just going in with orange polish for shadows, and this is a yellowy orange. Then I'm using brown to add further shadows just to show the shape of the lamp a bit better. And now I'm going to be repeating that on my ring fingernail, but I'm going to be placing it on the far right. So these two lamps will frame the two nails in the center. Next, I'm applying white dots in varying sizes in the top half of the nail where the sky is the darkest to represent the stars. For the pinky fingernail, I've already sectioned off the middle section of my nail with striping tape, and I'm applying white polish in that section and then just peeling off the striping tape to reveal a white rectangle. Then on top, I'm going to be drawing black lines, and these are going to be super thin, and they're going to section off the keys on a piano. And this is going to be the piano that Suga dances and walks on during his verse. Next, I'm going to be drawing in the black keys. So I started with one in the center, and then I did two, and then you have like sets of twos and sets of threes. For the thumbnail, I've soaked a Q-tip in acetone, and I'm going to be applying white polish in this fashion on the nail to represent clouds. And I'm also going around the clouds with white polish and then later nail polish thinner to kind of blend the polish and the base together. Next, I've applied striping tape in this fashion to section off the middle section of the nail and then to break that up into 4 sections so that I can write LOVE. And I just painted that section white and made it super opaque. Then I'm just peeling off the striping tape one by one. And then I'm going to outline each of these white squares with blue polish, and this is a slightly darker blue than the base. Next, use red polish to write love across the 4 squares, writing 1 letter per box. Finally, all you have to do is apply a generous layer of top coat and you're done. So that is it for this BTS Boy With Luv inspired nail art tutorial. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. If you have anything to say about the song or the album, let me know in the comment section as well, and I will see you all very soon. Bye everyone!